Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Hey everybody, Chris Pirillo from chris.pirillo.com and geeks.pirillo.com doing a product review with the product itself. The Kodak Zi6. I had this thing on order at Amazon.com for a few months now, and it was still a few weeks out from shipping. I got tired of it. I decided to go local. I looked around and I discovered that, believe it or not, Radio Shack had this in stock, and today they had the a discount so that if I went and bought it, in an offline capacity, I would get a 4 gigabyte SDHC card for free, class 4. But hey, I saved $22 and got a nice little removable media to go into my Kodak Zi6, because of course that's the format that it uses to record HD video on. That's what I'm shooting right now, HD video, 30 frames a second, 720p. It also has a 60 frames per second mode, which is even higher quality, and then of course you can shoot in VGA mode, the 3x2 format. This is obviously the 16:9 format. And as far as how much you can record, well, you're kind of limited on your storage capacity. So right now it's 4 gigabytes, far less than an hour. If I wanted to upgrade to a 32 gigabyte SDHC card, I could, and then shoot a heck of a lot more. It'll also take digital stills. I believe it's a 1.5 megapixel CMOS sensor or 1.6 megapixel CMOS sensor. It could also do 3.0 megapixel stills from the camera. Much like the flip digital camcorder, it's got a USB jack that you press a little button, it pops out on the side. Again, a lot like the flip. It's got software on board that at least if you use Windows, it will help you configure things and get things going in terms of uploading to YouTube, because that's a bonus of the Kodak Zi6, is that the videos recorded are ready for YouTube, but the software is only available for Windows. Mac users and Linux users, you're kind of left to your own devices. And software, I wasn't trying to make a pun, because obviously this is a device. Anyway, the thing that's really nice about the Zi6 is the button that you press to pop out the USB is also a mirror. So right now, I've got the little lens here, it's pointed at me, but I've got a little mirror button on the side so I can see that I'm getting the right angle. It's got a mechanical switch on the side so I can shoot either this regular shot, or I could flip to macro and get really close into something, even in the middle of shooting a video. It's sitting on a little tripod. I've got a little mount, of course, on the bottom, a little thread for it, and then the wrist strap is attached to it as well. It's just using a couple of AA batteries. It actually comes with 2 rechargeable AA batteries and a battery recharger. I'm like, wow. And in fact, they say on the side of the battery that it's pre-charged, ready to go, but I'm like, well, I'll just pop it in and charge them, get them to full capacity right now, before I go any further, just to make sure, just so I can be sure. It's easy to use. Pop in the batteries, pop in removable media. Heck, you don't even need to do that. It comes with 120 megabyte onboard storage, which isn't going to get you very far with video, that's for sure. But it's there just in case. But you turn it on. First, it asks you if you want to set the date, and then you press the record button, which is this little joystick in the middle of the back, and you press it, and then you're going. Then you press it again, and you stop recording. And then you connect it to your computer, and then you can do whatever you want to with the video. Oh, and if you want to record and then display it on a TV, you can. Either an HD TV, it comes with those cables, and it also comes with regular old video cables. And by regular old, I mean these composite connections, the yellow cable and the audio cables for right and left channels, the white and the red. You've seen these before. So, comes with the cables, comes with battery, doesn't come with removable media, but I did get that on a discount. I'm sure no matter where you decide to buy it, you may be able to get something for free. That's what I did, and I'd say that's a discount. The LCD screen on the back is 2.4 inches, which is plenty, even for HD, at least for the size of this, and I'd say it's, hang on. It's approximately 2.5 inches by 4.5 inches. That's an approximation, but it's pretty small. It'll fit in your pocket, and it's super, super, super lightweight. Let's see if I've forgotten anything here. Yeah, I got the YouTube, the video, the still, and oh yeah, it comes with a little carrying case, of course. Yeah, I think I got everything, except for maybe one last thing I should note. It's a fixed focus, which is okay, but if you want to zoom in on something, it's a digital zoom, a 2 magnification digital zoom, which, is enough to get you through. But you're shooting in HD, and you can fit it in your pocket. amazing, astounding, and hopefully the audio is coming across just as well as the video. Right now, the only light I have here is in my office, and I've got my LED light bulb that's probably changing the color of my skin, you know, just to mix it up a bit. That's the reason why I left it turned on for this particular video shoot. And then, of course, behind me I've got my arcade machine. I think you can see that. And you can also probably see that I need to shave. Oh, the wonders of HD. So it's the Kodak Zi6, available for under $200. We'll be sure to put some links in the show notes for this video at chris.pirillo.com so that you can save money. We'll find some coupons, we'll find some bargains, we'll find some discounts. So don't buy it. Don't go out and Google for it. Get it through me, and we'll see if we can save you a good amount of money. I mean, $200 or less for an HD experience, I say is pretty darn nice. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm going to get rid of my flip digital camera. No, this is that would, you know, remain a backup. I mean, because you always want some amount of redundancy. If you run out in one area, let's say I run out of space on an SDHC card, I could swap it out for another, or just in case the batteries die or whatever, I can swap things out. Redundancy is good with anything that you want to take with you on the road, or even anything that you have laying around your house. Now, if you want to join us in our community of geeks, you're more than welcome to. We're typically talking tech, you know, hardware, software. I know a lot of people are going to be asking questions about the Kodak Zi6. I can answer as much as I can. I mean, I've given you my perspective. I only got it, like, this afternoon, and in my limited time of playing with it, I've had a pretty good time with it, and now I'm uploading this video to YouTube so that you can see, you know, at least the way YouTube kind of does things with this particular video, if you might want to pick up the Kodak Zi6 for yourself. And if you want to join us in the chat room, we've got it going with the live video camera. I don't know if you can see that in the background. It's pointed right now at the back of my head, so I'm watching the chat room as it's scrolling here, because you're right now sitting on top of the monitor that you normally see from this direction, but you're pointed this direction. This is what I usually see, and then you usually, if it doesn't make any sense, go ahead and watch the other videos that we've recorded, or stop by the chat room, say hi in the live video experience. We're open, much like the rest of the internet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.